If you guys could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, easy. Telekinesis. Done. Sorted. I'm happy.
What? Why? One sentence. Why?
Adrian! It's not you!
Don't make me do this! That one was a bit nice.
Let that stay perfectly
yes,
today.
Boy. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Vaabs Podcast. I am David Nipslip Pretorius, and I am currently here with your other co-host.
Pure nipples is what they call me on the streets these days. But if anyone actually wants to know my government, it's Davey D.
Awesome. It's Davey D and David here today on the Vaabs Podcast. For your audio listeners, I got a new name tag. For the video listeners, you probably can't see this. It was from the Uber Eats. I put it on. Allow me, don't address it. Dustin.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You want to know who I want to hear from, who we haven't heard from in a long time?
I think we went to high school with him, didn't we?
Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos.
No, it is your fave, certified Vaabs controller behind the camera, shirtless still. What are you saying, brother?
What's up?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
He's shirtless today. It's beautiful. It's a nice
bro.
thing to see. He says the weather's 31. Shirts come off.
Bro, it is hot today.
Bro, proper hot, man.
I was gonna wear shorts, but that would go against my thing to let people see.
And
my
also,
legs.
I mean, Dill's also wearing shorts. Your shorts, specifically. So
Shout out to David.
come,
Bro.
come to me for free shorts.
Don't come to him, please.
The merch is live.
And free? What did we do wrong?
We're making such a loss right now. How you been, Daves?
No, I've been good, homie. Can't complain. I'm feeling a bit
Hey,
under
this
the
is,
weather.
This is just like a general reference for your friends in your life. If you're sick, don't go to someone's house.
If you're
Because
sick,
I don't know
come
who
out.
it is.
Stay home, man.
But luckily it's not COVID. We are all safe. We are
Yeah, 100%.
all safe these days. But
One
still,
person got a test, so now that counts as all of us.
yeah, we're keeping the tests. I don't know. I don't want to address that.
We don't have to talk about that because they're going to put that like safe information or otherwise.
Yeah, they're
at
gonna
the
get
bottom.
banned.
Yeah, come
But
on.
genuinely, it's like we still don't know who was sick. But someone was
Everyone
sick.
was
Because
sick,
5
dude.
of our friends has got, oh gosh.
Nick's been sick since Tuesday. Every one of his friends is sick. I'm sick. You're sick. Every one of our friends is sick.
Wait, Nick, last week Tuesday.
Yeah, but his thing isn't
yeah,
our
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's different.
I was about to say, well, then I know.
Then you know exactly
Then I
the
know.
confidence. Don't bet on my family.
Don't bet on my
Don't bet on my family. Oh gosh. Yeah, exciting times. You got anything planned this weekend, Dave?
This week,
Anything
I've got something planned.
What are you doing on Friday? Oh, this guy. I just wanted to talk about Friday. But
What are you doing Friday? Oh,
I'm getting shot up.
oh yeah, second vax.
Yeah, bro. Double
Oh,
jab.
shit,
bros.
really, eh?
Yeah, I got my
And then
finally.
you guys are done.
Yeah,
Yeah, or 2 weeks and then
apparently.
we just got to wait for the 16 booster shots.
Like we've been living conservatively though. We have been completely reckless.
Don't say this, man. Not for the fans. The fans respect our opinion.
We love you.
And
Thank
they
you for
think-
keeping us safe.
Yeah, we keep each other safe as well, I feel.
What we do is we spit into each other's mouths to get the antibodies doubled.
You got
It's
a
pure
gargle
science.
face. Yeah. Dill's behind the camera talking. He looks like he wants... Now?
What?
5-minute break. We'll do it and then come back. I got it ready.
They'll literally, it's just like, cool, we're gonna start the podcast and blackout. I
It's
don't
for the
need to
first
intro-
10 minutes. For
Yeah.
the first 10 minutes, if you try and address him other than to greet, he's out of it.
Even the what's up, it's just like he's not focused.
It's so true though. Like these audio levels, man. I'm trying to
Yeah,
make
fair.
sure it's good for the folks, you know.
Yeah,
Oof,
100%.
okay. Client satisfaction. 100.
That's what we're about here at Vaabs Podcast. Speaking of other things we're about here at Vaabs Podcast, Davey, you want to get into it, brother?
We are gonna do a new episode of Vibe Check.
Yes, boy. A segment that you all know and I hope love. Seems like you like it.
Are we explaining for the new listeners?
Must do it, bro. Every time.
I'm sorry for everyone that keeps listening and they know damn well they
I'll-
can say it with me at this point, but I'll say it.
Yes, boy.
Vibe Check is essentially where we go and get a bunch of topics, whether they be on like cow's milk, coconut milk, oat milk.
Always about milk related, though.
Yeah, it's actually just Vibes milk now.
Let's do that. After the merch pops off, Vaabs milk. We contact the milk makers, the money makers, because everybody's got to have milk, huh?
Everybody's got milk as well.
Ew, no,
Not like that. No. I didn't mean like that.
This guy's gross.
And then we basically, I'll get Lev's opinion because this week is my week.
Yes, boy.
Lev gives his opinion whether it's good, Vaabs.
Babs.
Welcome back to Babs Check. Babs, how you doing?
Barbie Streisand. Good vibes, bad vibes, the best vibes, and utterly terrible seventh door of
How?
hell.
Yes,
The
boy.
river Styx.
River Styx.
River Styx in my boots.
River Sticks and Stones may break my bones, but this thing is shot.
And yeah. But as always, I feel like I just do it now for fun. What color is Vibe Check though?
Shit, eh? I actually have no
It's
idea.
either
It's
blue
blue.
or turquoise.
Oh,
or
it's
something,
blue.
bro.
No, turquoise is music.
Oh,
Again, comment
You tell us what color you want Vibe Check to be.
comment on Spotify.
Dave, don't throw the lights. You're gonna need them. Yeah.
Alrighty. So first Vibe Check of the week.
First Bob check.
First Vibe Check is going out with work colleagues. Good vibes, bad vibes.
Ooh, that's a solid one.
Thank you. I came up with it today. I was so stressed.
Everybody knows that because every episode you say that.
I like to be truthful. At
Oh,
this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
I'm not a liar.
Not a liar, but
Not a lawyer.
going out with work colleagues, I've never done it where we made plans together to go out, but I've seen my work colleagues while I'm out. It's good vibes, man. It depends on the colleague though. Like if you know man's debaucherous or like
Yeah.
he's a good time, then fair enough. Like it's good vibes because it's like a different dynamic. It's like you know what each other are like at work, and it's just fun seeing that side in social settings. Like I feel like that's really cool and enjoyable. Like I remember last week or 2 weeks ago, I saw one of my work colleagues out, and it was vibes. Like it was genuinely enjoyable to like be able to have those bands because it's love, but also we just went and did our own things afterwards.
It's
It's
a
like,
nice
oh, shit.
level of acquaintancy where you don't have to like go further than
Yeah, 100%. But I feel like making plans with your work colleagues, I don't know, bad vibes.
I don't know, for me it's like, because I feel with work it really creates like this amalgamation of it doesn't matter what age you are.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
you could be
100%.
best buds with like this 50-year-old. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's Johnson. He's chilling. And it's just like you and Johnson best buds, but he's got like 30 years on you.
Why are you still a Billy the Bums Johnson? Go home to your wife.
Or come through to the younger places.
Come to the younger places where I am, please. Oh goodness, we love Johnson. But yeah, dude, I think it's good vibes. Like if you have a good relationship with your work colleagues, then safe. But also like you have to behave to an extent. So like
You
I
never know when the cameras are out, kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. It's like just make sure that you're always remaining kind of like not professional, but you don't want to show up on Monday and not be able to look each other in the eye type vibe.
Can I ask something based on this, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's exactly what you're saying. We have to be so careful because of social media nowadays. I actually don't even know how to act on social media anymore because I don't know what's appropriate. And I'm saying because of work. Like people scour you. And I know overseas they do it a lot more than I think in South Africa. But like your LinkedIn profile obviously is like the most professional. But now
100%.
you've got Instagram, which is like photos, videos of you being debaucherous.
Dude.
Let's be honest.
Dude.
Like, how do you protect yourself from colleagues? Because you have to remain professional, right?
Just make your account private. Like
Oh, fair
everyone does it. Like everybody that I know, if you try to stalk your work colleagues, they're all private.
Yeah.
So it's like,
For me, I want to abolish that whole thing of like, it's like for me it's the most important thing. It's like we're all human. Like we all deserve like a weekend out kind of thing.
if you saw the gent that's doing your liver transplant plastered on the floor at LSB on a Sunday and your appointment is the next morning and you see this guy show up and he doesn't really look like he's all in the right mind, are you gonna be shocked?
And his liver appointment is after yours.
He starts operating on himself before you. Just got to get this sorted out quickly. No, I mean for me, I don't know. It's like the same thing with like tattoos and stuff and looking professional. Like I never understood it.
I never understand the tattoo thing.
Yeah. For me, it like falls into the same level where it's like you can still be like hella professional, but you can also let loose.
But I think it's also like older generations who think that it's that deep. Because like with younger workplaces, you can see like a lot of them piercings, tattoos, some even color in their hair and stuff like that. So I feel like in that regard, if your boss or whoever's over you is like a bit more chill about that thing, you can. Like, I feel like it just depends on what you're doing. Like if you're client facing, normally people don't want you to have tattoos and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like if you're literally in the office 24/7, odds are
It's like
they
your
don't
IT
mind.
guy could have a face tattoo because he's never gonna see anyone.
I've never actually seen anyone with a face tattoo.
Imagine your IT guy comes to like a full face tattoo.
I've seen, you see like when you're walking around Joburg, you see like that one guy who's just tatted, like from face to toe. Like
100%.
you see him like once in a while. But I also like have never. Oh, I was telling you guys this the other day. Sorry. I saw a really, really big African guy with white ink tattoo all over his body, and he had like white tips. It was so cool. Like
that's cool.
Like the nice cheese corp.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Yep.
Am I allowed to say that?
Is that legal?
Fully. Of course, my N-word.
With white like frosted tips and then the white ink. It looks sick, dude.
Yeah.
And then he had the contacts. It's like
Oh,
So
where were you?
wait, so were you? So you sure you weren't watching Fantastic Beasts and it was Johnny Depp at this point?
No, dude, this guy was literally just at Comic-Con. He's like, yeah, guys, this other day
They
I
literally
just
saw a
him at
vampire and
convention."
was just like, oh, so cool, so fresh. Anyway, how'd you get your eyes like that? Oh no, that's my blood.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've always wanted that aesthetic.
Well, like white contacts.
White contacts, the white tips, just to see what it would look like. Because I feel like it's so cool when you have contrasting colors like that. Because I'm black. Dog.
Would you get a face tattoo?
Neck, not face. But only when I'm like a million.
What's the difference?
I don't know what would.
Still literally is like lips. Where's your neck?
Where's your neck and your
I
front?
can't tell.
No, I feel like with face tattoos, I just wouldn't know where to put it. Like I'd want one on the side of my head, like here. But for the audio listeners, I'm kind of pointing to above my ear, in front of my ear, just like here, or where my sideburns are, because I think that would look sick. But I think a neck tattoo would look more sick than a face tattoo. I wouldn't know where to put it. Like, where do you put a face tattoo? Under your eye? On your forehead?
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I wouldn't do it. It's like, yeah, I just wouldn't. I mean, I would hardly get a tattoo, to be honest.
I don't know. For me, like you see people with face tattoos, and like I think you gotta have the right face for it. Because like I don't know, like Mike Tyson, it's an average like face tattoo. Like I've seen like sick ones.
You would have called Mike Tyson the most iconic face tattoo ever.
Literally.
An average face tattoo.
No, like I would rather get like a teardrop kind of.
Davey always wanted to get shanked. Now he can.
Well, I'll be the shanker.
That's actually quite true, though. Like, I feel like Mike Tyson was probably one of the first, that I ever saw with a tattoo on his face.
Those professions are cool where you can get tattoos or look however you want. Like, I know I kind of regret never getting a different hair color in uni. Because now I can't, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's weird, hey? I've been deeping a lot lately. Like, there's a lot of things in life that the further you go into life, the more gets locked off. It's like tattoos wherever you want, piercings wherever you want, different hair colors. Like, that stuff, when you start working, becomes a lot less.
I think it's why people have midlife crises, in honesty.
Because they never had the chance to do it.
Yeah,
Or it's that phase where
can't do it.
you finally have the money to do all the things you want to do, but you can't do it because there are all these rules in place. And then after the fact, the rules become more chill the more you progress in your career, and the money's still there. So why wouldn't you do all the things you're going to do when you're a kid? I feel like I'm going to be an adult, like 40, 50, still rocking sneaks, sweatpants, white socks. Like, I don't see my style changing. Like, other than nothing. No. I'm not excited to dress like a granddad.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like so excited to like just wear shorts and like baggy shirts. Oh.
Do that now.
No, it's like my dad. No, like I don't wear like I want to get like the dad like sketches and ooh.
Please start now.
No, man.
I still have so much youth left.
Yeah, no, I gotta look sick.
For who? Oh my days, this guy.
Why am I single?
No, man.
Gosh. Oh, beautiful summer. Yeah. Next vibe check, Dave?
Vibe check number 2. So you guys have a choice. Do you want not the controversial one, but the one that's probably going to take us on a bit of a ooh first, or do you want that one last?
Yo, I do not know what to say, man.
How do you make a decision based on woo?
Hey, do you guys want to go on a woo?
Okay, fine. I'll keep it at bay for now.
Okay.
Staying in Joburg for December. Vibe check on that.
It's the only vibes we can have currently, good or bad. It's, for me, at least I have work. So it's like I have to stay in Joburg in December. I'm sorry.
What a knock.
Boo! Guys, give Lebs a thumbs down in the comments.
Iggy's house. He stays at...
Oh, don't do that. Anyway, I think staying in Joburg in the holidays is a trap.
I love it.
I love it too, but it's because it gets very quiet in Joburg. And a quiet Joburg is a nice Joburg, dude.
But also on the converse, it's like, I feel like it opens, like, there's like a nice sense of community when everyone goes on holiday. And so, who's in Joburg for December? And like those group of people, they just...
Oh, it's like
Meshed
randoms you never see, like New Year's, like 3 years back, where it was just people you didn't see before New Year's, and you haven't seen them since New Year's, but you were all in Joburg at the same time. So you all
that
vibe.
New Year's party, bro.
Were you with us at Finn's house for New Year's?
No, he wasn't.
I was.
Pav was here.
Yeah, Pav was here. I don't know where it was.
You're in the Kruger, weren't you? Yeah, whenever you're not here, I just assume you're in the Kruger.
I like camping, man.
Dill lived 3 years at Cape Town. Man, Dill's been in the Kruger for long.
So long. I thought his family had a timeshare. I don't think there's much sharing going on. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but that's a typical New Year's party, eh? Like where everyone's gone away, and then you see those people you haven't seen in like 3 years.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like
it was
always
literally
like,
that.
Oh, we gotta make plans. Yeah. Nothing.
And then New Year's, boom. I want to have a dangerous New Year's where it's like people you haven't seen since like primary
school.
are there.
I'm so keen. Let's do it, bro. Vaabs New Year's.
Vaabs New Year's. Everyone's invited.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
Where are we
I'll
doing
give
it?
out the address. We're gonna do like not at my house.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just going, yeah, boy.
The audience already knows where Dave lives, so pull up. We're about to have the night
That'd
of our
be so
lives.
cool though. Like, just like I just want a big ass New Year's. That's all I want in my life.
I mean, you've always wanted a big ass New Year's. Our New Year's have been a bit
We
sketchy
have to
over
dedicate
the
a whole
past few
vibe check
years.
to New Year's in that sense.
We can do it right now, bro. if you
Shit.
want to keep it until actual New Year's, we can. But also, it's so New Year's is so inconsistent, bro.
Yeah, it's like either like one of the best ones, or it's like I could have gone with nothing.
And what sucks about New Year's is everybody always puts so much hype on it. So everybody always is like, what are we doing for New Year's? Then some people want to do this, other people want to do this. And you're just trying to create a vibe where everyone can be together. But people are like, I'm not doing that. And it's like, okay,
No.
that's trash. But also me and Davey are trash when it comes to New Year's plans.
Oh yeah, so we have New Year's plans. We literally made them this weekend, and we're literally like, let's have a party.
Oh yeah, shit. Well,
Sorry guys, the party's cancelled.
Hey guys, maybe next year.
We'll come back next year.
We'll
Don't
come back.
worry.
Let's have a Halloween party though at your house.
Ooh,
Not mine.
Halloween's a shot as well.
We also have
Halloween's
plans
gonna
for
be a sick one.
Halloween. And
What about no man? That's in the early stages. Like I feel like we could have, unless there was a plan I'm not involved in. You, the audience as well, are currently for the first time finding out about our Halloween plans with me, Libs.
will you cut it? Am I allowed to say names then?
Oh no, I know what he's saying.
Sky.
We spoke about having a Halloween party.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
guys, been talking about it.
Yeah, cut.
And cut. But yeah, I mean, let's have a. I'm down just because yours is closer. Ooh. Once again,
Those
back
are.
to the end. Yeah,
Dill's not gonna have a Halloween party.
No,
Bro,
there's
let's-
not a way, bro.
Yeah, not a chance, bro.
Oh yeah, your house is literally family town at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so shocked on Saturday.
Well, we were just drilling with kids.
Like I literally went and I saw like 3 people in the pool, and then I just saw like 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds running around, and I was just like, how do you have this many family members?
It's
How
like-
are there this many kids?
You know what I found funny about that whole situation is the contrast was like the last time you guys were at my house, which was probably, honestly, like for a party or whatever, was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
When you were at my house, we used to jaw hard, like it was the party place.
100%.
Now it's literally kids.
That's like stop eating the raisins. Stop eating the raisins on the trampoline. Why do you have the raisins on the nuts on the trampoline?
I've never seen all my friends go into parent like mode. It was cool.
Oh god,
Oh.
it was fun. It was a cool dynamic shift though.
Mm.
Trying to be watching you guys be responsible for the first times ever.
But yeah, staying in Joburg,
Staying in Joburg for people who've never stayed in Joburg.
do it once for your life. Just
Do it once.
Have fun with it.
I promise you, it'll be very
Even if you're in
quiet.
Cape Town, come up to Joburg.
Oi, in the comments, anyone who watches from Cape Town, where do you guys go during the holidays? Do you stay in Cape Town? Because a lot of us come down there, and I wouldn't imagine that's a good time.
They go along one of the coasts, bro. Hermanus, Langebaan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a set thing. If you stay in Cape Town, you have a holiday home somewhere there,
Yeah.
or you go to Jeffreys Bay.
100%. When we arrive on our holiday, because we're going on holiday, I'm not going to say where. When we arrive there, we're going to put out a text saying where we are. And then if you're there, come link us. We'll have vibes. It'll be a good
So
time.
now we can give out info.
No, I'm not going to tell beforehand because then imagine. Yeah. It's techie. We can't keep on giving out our locale, bro. No way. Send location. You want to get into the woo?
This is what I feel it's going to be hard to entertain, but I would just like to get your opinions on it.
I mean, that's all vibe check is.
Vibe check on... It's like quite a big one, so just don't panic yet.
Yeah.
But vibe check on The Matrix and if we could be living in it. Oh, the light's flickering. Oh, they're coming for us. Mr. Anderson, what are you doing?
You want to know what's so funny about this? This weekend I heard him speaking about this, and when I heard the conversation, I'm not lying, I legitimately walked away. Like, I was like, I could do something else with my time. I was like, I don't actually want to.
Well, try walk away. The cameras are blocking. You can't walk.
Bro. I don't know, man. How's that a vibe? Dave's just like, Liz, what do you actually think of existence?
Fine. No, it's fine. Then move on to viewer vibe check if you're not ready to have this convo.
I don't have enough information. None of us do. But I would say good vibes because let people believe what they want to make it through.
That's my thing as well. It's like, if the world's like chilled in my Matrix, then I'm fine.
Yeah, because what would that change if we were in the Matrix?
That's the whole point of it. It's like people say it's just like what I was trying to say before I died. It's like it's in the sense of life. It's like the Matrix is your life and you don't really know what happens afterwards. So it's like why bother trying to get out of it?
That's a very lazy or a lazy theory as well though, because it's like you've resigned yourself to believe what you already believe, which is that you don't know what's going on.
I don't like that logic though, because you can use the same logic in saying like you're my mind.
See,
the Matrix is deleted now.
Yeah, they're coming around. They're onto something. This podcast is gonna break us.
If we let them talk any longer about this, we're gonna have to come and eliminate them.
So this is my thing. So as humans, we strive for knowledge and understanding, right?
Yeah.
And we literally do every day. We want to gather more knowledge and understanding for what's going on. So why would you be content in the fact of where you are right now? Would you, no, forget about the fake part. If you were stuck in the same place that you are right now, not gathering any more knowledge or understanding, would you be content?
No, but in the Matrix you can learn. You can read books.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying that the logic that you're applying to the Matrix of being comfortable with it being as it is, and you don't have to acknowledge its existence because you're comfortable, would the same logic be applied to you?
Isn't that just life? It's like you could really just like not like believe in anything and you could just be on this rock flying through air.
Correct. And are you content with that?
Hey buddy, I'm here for vibes. Because in the grand scheme of things, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do for me? Imagine now I go there, and I meet Morpheus. He's like, take which pill you want. I take the red pill. It's cuck. It's just like, oh, this isn't pretty fun.
No.
Then I get betrayed by some guy. Spoiler if anyone hasn't seen one of the three Matrixes, but someone betrays someone.
See, for me, I struggle with the fact that like you don't want to strive for that understanding or that knowledge, because like it could be life changing in the fact of like it could make you better.
At the end of the day, you might just find something and resign yourself to it.
But
so
also,
it's like, imagine trying to strive for the answer, but you don't have it, and you can't confirm once you do have it. You know what I mean? You just gotta have faith.
Welcome to
believe.
Christianity.
This is why Dill's just like, why are you guys so fine with this? I've been doing this the whole time.
My whole life, bro. Existentialism.
But for me, it's, in the sense of if you could change it, then I'd be fine with it. But
you can.
Neo had a hard time and he was working.
But if you believe that everything that is meant for you will find you, is that not also living in a kind of resignation of life? Because for me, it's like I was saying this weekend, it's like you could essentially live your entire life believing that whatever you want will come to you, which I feel like everybody should, because nothing will miss you in this life. If it was meant for you, mashallah, it was meant to come to you. But you can't then resign yourself to not doing anything, to not living life, to not putting yourself in the situations where you could get this. Exactly. It's like, I can say I'm going to be a millionaire by 30 as much as I want. But if I never do anything and take steps towards achieving that, the universe won't reward me for anything. They're just going to be like, you said you're going to do it. You said it's going to happen, but we can only do so much as the universe to assist you in doing that. Because Dave and I are firm believers that we are witches in a coven. And that if you manifest... No, facts.
Bro,
dude,
you should see the
should've
stuff
been there,
that we've
bro.
done, buddy.
Dude, in 2020, bro.
What, from manifestation?
Dude,
Bro.
everything we manifested.
What was one of the
Came
ones
true.
that we can explain?
One of the big ones was like, I
Vaabs
was...
Podcast.
Yeah, that was a hectic manifestation. I found an idea on my notepad yesterday or something of Vaabs Podcast, make Vaab checks into Instagram stories. And that was on the 3rd of March. Like, to have the idea to put vibe checks as Instagram. Now we're doing it. And I know that wasn't the example I wanted to use, but I just thought it was fucking cool. That was literally like all the way in March.
Yeah.
But last year, I didn't go out one day of the entire year. I was like, lockdown. Then one day, Davey was just like, nah, I feel like you're going to come out. And then I was like, Dave, you can't do it. He's like, no, Livs, literally, you're going to come out. And we were on PS chat. Dude, the very next day, I went out and then came back home. And my mom was like, and I told mom everyone was gathering. And she was like, okay, do you want to go see your friends? Like, you can. And I was like, bro, I was on level 16, bro. Like, lockdown. Like, I did not leave my crib. And then that day, Dave was like, because he hadn't done that before. And the first time, man was like, yeah, no, you're going to come out. Just believe it. I was like, yeah, facts, I'm going to come out. Safe. And then it happened. I was mad.
It's that power of attraction thing.
Yeah, what you want wants you as well.
Correct, yeah. And the
100%.
more you bring, it's a manifestation. It's the definition. The more you fucking talk about it, just wait there, Dave. You'll have your turn.
We're vibing right now.
Just so we don't get off the top. I was ready for it as well. Okay, go.
No, I'm just saying. The more and more you talk about it, the more it's gonna come to you as well. So
Exactly.
it's definite. I believe in that 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It also changes your frame of mind. Sorry, your thinking. So you actually start to think that I should be doing this.
Exactly,
Like-
and you believe it, and then you're gonna start.
It's bringing the subconscious to the conscious.
Oof.
Put that
Yeah.
on a t-shirt.
Yeah,
And
put
the
on a
Matrix
t-shirt.
is coming out. But anyway, it's like as well, like when the whole September story thing has passed. But Lebs was like, do you really think that you're going to like be able to talk to people by just staying at home? Because he was like, oh, do you want to go out? I was like, I don't want to go out. And he's like, what, do you think you're just going to find people just at your home? Someone messaged me that night. And then...
It was crazy. And now he's going through. He's going through. Ew, nigga. Back to viewer vibe check. Essentially the portion of the show where we take you guys' Instagram questions, your vibe checks, and we answer them here together. If you guys want to get involved, go ahead, follow us on Instagram at Vaabs Podcast. Dill, hit us with the first viewer vibe check.
All right. So this one is from Nick B. Besta.
Nikki B.
Nikki B.
He wants a vibe check on dating youths that are too youth for you to date.
Lebs, what does youth mean for the fans at home?
Hi guys, it's me, Black Teen here. To explain to you
Exaggerated swag.
Youth is just a kid, like someone that's young. Which,
A youth, right?
yeah, youth.
Oh, wow. I did not know it meant that. I thought it meant just like a ling one. Like a, yo,
Why would they have so ling, ping, youth?
yeet.
Nah, David, yeah.
Thank goodness I've never used that in a sentence. Otherwise I
She
would have
was
been
a
cancelled.
youth, brother. David, why are you
What do
looking
you mean? They
good?
offer a youth as hell.
I think it's also like unit, like when you say they're a unit.
A unit.
Yeah, isn't that a compliment? Isn't that a
I feel like
Yeah,
units
like they're
jacked.
hot as well.
Yeah,
Unit, yeah.
as
I think
well.
so. As well, yeah. They have so many words, dude.
so many words? Bro.
What's the difference between ping and ling?
Same
Nothing.
thing?
Exactly.
Excuse.
They have so many, dude.
Well,
It doesn't stop.
ping, to my understanding, just means attractive, but ling is a weapon. So she's a
So used
weapon.
another one. I love how you used one to explain the other.
It's so funny. This one's funny because he said it to me one day when we were out. He asked this exact same question. And I just died, dude. Because it's right. It's like sometimes you go to places and you see people who are dating well below
Yo.
their age. And you're just like, oh, that's crazy.
That for me is
man.
always such a wild thing when it's like you can be like an easily like 20, like our age, 24, 25. And then looking at someone in high school.
I clocked it because I didn't think I was like not everyone would ask, but whenever I would think about it, I'm like, what's the lowest you would go like age wise? I was like, I guess like 19 or something like that. And then I remembered Nikki's 19. Then I was thinking about all his friends. And then I interacted with 19-year-olds, and I was like, oh hectic, I need to fix that because in your head 19 isn't that far away. You're just like, oh shit, it's like 5 years.
I still feel like I'm close to 19, like 2 years off 19 kind of thing. And then it's like, oh shit, we're actually 20.
Yeah, it's like we're 24 now, bro.
that's 5
Remember when
years.
you were grade 8 and people were linking man that are 24? And you're like, how are you doing that?
Yeah, that's
Imagine
mad,
having
bro.
to help your girl with like a LO assignment.
Bro, imagine one of your...
Like, oh, you have to do a dance. It's
Bro,
so
imagine
cool. No.
asking one of your mates
Get out of here.
Imagine asking one of your mates to come out and they're like, no, I can't come out. I'm busy going to so-and-so's hockey game Saturday morning. And you're like, oh shit, what do they play first? And it's like, no, under 14. And you're like,
You try to find a silver line, like, oh, at least 18.
She needs a lift. Aish.
oh
No, but
gosh.
you know what's funny to me is like the emotional intelligence for us looking at like 19-year-olds. That's where I feel like there's the difference.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because like,
There's a lot of growth from there.
I literally
Yeah.
only had this conversation with myself last week or 2 weeks ago because I was talking to a 19-year-old. I was talking to someone and their age was ambiguous. And then I asked and then they were like, oh no, I'm 19. And I was like, oh, I can tell almost. Like you seem very, I don't want to say young, but just there's something different that happens
Priorities
when
are
you grow up.
different.
Yeah,
It's
your
not even like
priorities.
it's a bad thing. It's just like you go through stages of your life, and at 19, your priorities are completely different to someone at 23.
Exactly, yeah. Because right now I feel like I'm getting into life, bro. And I don't want to
Oh.
date someone that's starting off uni.
Because it's also for me, I feel, in the sense, if you don't really mind about the age thing, it's also, I feel like you can at points rob them of their youth
Yeah.
in that relationship.
That's so true.
Because
That's
it's
so
like
true.
they go and then they start almost like aging faster because they're trying to keep up with you, and it's like they'll be going to like engagement parties
That's
at
why-
19. And
Dude,
it's like, what?
That's why right now it's like I'm not even on a relationship thing. Like I don't want a relationship
Mm.
worth a damn because I'm so because either I'm finding someone who's young in uni and doing up uni and I don't need that kind of stress, or I'm finding someone that's my age doing the exact same thing as me, and if they are, we will have no time for one another. Or I'm dating somebody older, and realistically, if they're not like earning millions, I don't want to do that.
Wow.
Nikes, I want Nikes. I want the world of Nikes, and I'll never wear them.
From
How old
Please
did you
buy
go?
me shoes. My Tinder age goes up to 100. Tinder won't let me on, eh? Tinder's like, hey, yo, Huawei, Google service, you're not allowed back. And I'm like, okay, fine, I guess I'm done then. Now I'm just going to meet people in real life.
I
'cause
love
what
how
else?
he really just skimmed off. Like, because I don't think you would ever date a 100-year-old. If you did,
No,
then,
dude,
hey,
go
then a cen- then a
100.
centurion.
Dude, go 100 years old on your Tinder, see what you find.
No, that's what I'm saying.
People put their age up there, dude. Like, there was someone who was like 130 something, 100 and... They're literally like 26s and stuff. But I'm looking and I'm like, what happens here that you put your age up there? I feel like it's
so
an elite
No,
weird.
club.
it's like the dark side of Tinder.
Yeah,
where
it's
you
like
go in the
elite
upper
Tinder where
age.
this is where you find like the sugar daddies and sugar mummies and
That's
people that
so
will
odd,
finance your
bro.
life. I'm sure of it.
Would you date an 80-year-old?
No. Date. I wouldn't date. Like to imagine an 80-year-old here like, Labs, where's the coffee?
Oh, don't worry, baby mom, let me help you.
Baby mama. Dude, their kids are probably older than me. No, I would never date a... but I'm also very like picky as well. So
Lives, it's 80. You don't have to say you're picky. It's an 80-year-old.
She's already too old, bro.
what if she keeps dying? Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh, Phyllis.
Oh,
You're
no.
looking good in them juicy jeans.
But it's a good question though for me. Like, what's the oldest you date? now because you that youth to someone else.
Ooh.
Damn.
Are we the youths pushing the
Because
youths?
is it the same? This is my question. Because I feel like we've already answered this question, but from us to 19, the emotional intelligence is so fucking wide, right?
Yeah.
But if I look at someone, what's the age gap between 19
5.
and 24? 5 years. If I look at someone 5 years older than us, hey, my math.
You
Allow
apparently
it.
know
Like a
that.
29-year-old.
So 5 years above us, 29, right? 29, 30. We hang out with
Yeah.
people that age, bro, and the emotional intelligence, everything's the same.
No,
We're
so-
going through the same life pattern. You know
I don't
what mean?
think that's entirely. So like how I can have a conversation with a 19-year-old, I can have a conversation with a 29-year-old. Yeah. Is that correct math? That it's 5 up, 5 down, and oh, that's 10 years. I'm slow. Anyway, so yeah, like I can have a conversation with a 19-year-old, I can have a conversation with a 29-year-old the same exact way. But relationships are so much more different. So like I can chat to one, I can have fun and whatever. But if it's a thing of like, we're in a relationship together and you are now part of my life, then it becomes a completely different story. And I feel like at 29, you're moving in to a house together. They're thinking about kids. They're thinking about like the future. And I'm like, oh, right now I just want someone to catch vibes with until I'm ready for all that. But you're going to be ready for all of that before me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that. I definitely see that. I mean, I know like people move at different speeds, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that. So what's your highest range then?
David?
Ooh. An established 35-year-old, I'd probably go.
David was like, "Fuck what you said, Lebo. I'm going 35."
No, because so the thing is, the difference there is establishment. Because it's like they.
What is established?
I promise. Let me land.
Wait.
So it's like, in a sense, it sounds weird, but it's like if there was a 35-year-old and they were like racking it, like
Career,
Ooh.
money,
yeah, like no worries.
health.
They're literally just cruising. Then it's very easy to jump in there because you're not really an influencing factor.
But you then have to be a part of you have to gel into their life.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see.
Imagine-
I was under the sense that it's like a sugar mama kind of thing. But yeah, I get you.
Well, if you're talking sugar mama, I go 100. It depends on how rich you have to
And-
be.
and-
More,
and how fast the
the older you
insurance
get,
is.
the more rich you have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I if I could, 35, I would do.
To date, to
Yeah.
you're gonna bring 35-year-olds around
You
us.
gotta
man.
try once.
To date.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by this. I mean, I'm gonna stand.
That's so techie, man.
What's yours?
Realistically, 27, 26 even.
This is why.
No, man, because like I'm in a stage in my life right now where I'm good, hey? Like I'm good. But if now I have to introduce somebody else's wants and needs and match them with my own, I don't think I would have the same life trajectory as a 30-year-old right now.
I get you there.
I feel like I'd have to do a lot more.
I don't respect it.
I'd
but
have
I
to
get
go
you.
out of my way a lot more to
Yeah.
date a 30-year-old than somebody who is my age.
Yeah.
You say balance.
Money can give me to date anyone. Money don't.
I know we come across like we're just money hungry, but life's hard, man. Life's hard.
We
It'd be
need
nice
we need new
to have
mics. So
someone to take it
we need someone to get the mic for us.
for a sponsor.
Patreon, man.
David will date you if you sponsor the podcast.
Yes, man.
No, put it back. Put it back.
Okay, other one,
Oh
sorry.
gosh. Next be your
Gotta
vibe
go.
check.
I'm so conflicted on which one I want to ask you guys because there's two real good ones, and they'll take us in two very different directions. So I'm going to ask you guys what you'd rather talk about right now.
1 or 2. Just say 1 or 2.
Okay, sure.
Dave,
one or two.
He hasn't answered yet. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
What number?
We're here all night.
2.
Yeah, I agree then.
Okay, so
What would happen if you pick 1?
the other one, David, what do you want from me? Jeez.
Jeez,
This one is from another returning user, Tom.Hawks Jr.
Hey. He's gonna hate that you made his name rhyme. I know him. We DM sometimes. Best friends.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
No,
Shout out
thanks.
Tom.
Yeah, thanks for the
Tom
support. Man.
Hawks.
He wants a vibe check on the boys going for your ex.
Oh,
Who's your ex?
that's a solid one.
What school did she go to?
Oh, your ex. I think she went to Brescia most likely.
Did she just break up with Elon Musk now? I heard they were dating for 3 years. And
No,
then
that's the
broke up.
baby's name.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, let's get into it. Lebs?
Niggas going for your ex.
Yeah.
It's a bit vile. I can't lie. Bad vibes.
Yeah, for
man.
me, yeah. Like,
Bad vibes.
like it's a solid one to ask. But it's like, for me, yeah. I don't know if you could do it. I applaud you.
How close are we saying? Because
Yeah, you can be
I
a
recently
mediator on that.
From breakup.
no,
like,
I'm
friend
saying
group.
friendship wise. So like in my mind, everybody who knows I wouldn't. You know what I mean? But if you have that if we're not mates, then there's no reason. You know what I mean? Like if we know of each other, then it's fine. But if this is your boy, allow.
Oh, but also, yeah. It's also like those thinking their time span.
No amount of time.
Oh, is it? You
If you vie for my girl from grade 6, I'll kill both of you. In a heartbeat, I'll kill both of you. No, but just to me, maybe I'm just an emotional guy, bro, but I don't think that's ever okay to go for. If it was a serious relationship, if you can go for, my grade 6 crush. You guys can.
That for me is also like a factor, like how the fact of how long you guys dated and how serious it was.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, because emotions are techie, hey?
Yeah, the thing is, you may think you'll be cool with it, and then you see them with that person, and it's just like, oh, I could really fight you.
100%. Like, I think nobody that we've dated out of high school, like, I don't think that's allowed. Just because it's like, so many emotions between friendships are rough. Unless you deadass thought, like, this is the one.
And hookups? No, not hookups. I'm saying your boys' hookups.
What, like if he hooks up with a girl that you dated?
No. No, so if you hook up with his hookup as well. That sounds so bad, but it's...
You hook up with someone that your friend has hooked up with. That's fine. There's no emotion. Is there emotion there for you? If there is, that's the thing, bro, is you have to measure it on emotion. Because it's like, when I say it, like, don't go for my ex, I'm not being possessive. Like, do what you want. But I'm saying emotionally, that would mess me up if you went for any girl that I had dated. Like, purely from an emotional standpoint. Because from like a bro code, whatever, I don't care about that. You can do it. I'm just saying, like,
don't expect us to be friends.
Not even don't expect us to be friends. It's just, it's going to be hard for me. And I will probably have resentment towards you for it.
No.
Yeah. Just because, I don't know.
No, I get you there. Also for me, it's just like, hey, there's a lot of people in this world, eh?
There's a lot of people.
And you got to pick that one.
Very true.
Those been quiet. So I think those just like, yeah, I'll do it.
No. I agree with you guys. 100%. I agree with you guys. But like, I wanted to ask a follow-on question. Do you have any exes that you can think about in your mind right now that you'd be like hella pissed off if, for example, I went and started hooking up, not even dating, just
we're
hooking
in a
up
relationship, of course.
Sorry, Bob. No, but like, just in
And
general.
honestly, for me, it's like a weird thing, but it's in the sense what you're saying, the seriousness. I don't think I would mind.
Yeah, same.
Like with my past too, you guys know them. I don't think so. I really don't like. It was techie at the start because I remember when you just broke up. I remember someone we knew waiting for that person. I was like, that's a dick move. But now I'm just like, oh, chill.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. Where it's like, if it was like on a hookup thing, like you were just vibing, I'd be more cool with it than if it was dating.
Yeah, it's because also in the sense you're gonna have to see that person if they start dating.
Yeah,
so then
exactly. And it brings it back in the life, and then all of that stuff that you thought was resolved but was never resolved is deeper, and then.
And then it's
but
sad vibes.
Also, why would you want to do that to your friend?
Yes,
I've thought about it. Like,
that's the thing. It's like if you want to end friendships, go for it.
Exactly.
It's like you don't have to be friends.
Just from the perspective of like thinking about going for any girl that any of you guys have ever been with, it's just like I was there during those situations. I know what man went through. Why would I now want to bring that person back into their life?
And you go through the same hardships.
Hey, bro. Man watches it play back verbatim like, you were there? How did you not see?
No, but you've been so it's like, I would not do that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. Bad vibes, dude. Just don't do it if it's your close friends. If you're not mates with the oak, you have no loyalties. But also, beef over girl is mad, eh? The way niggas beef over girls.
Yeah.
That's
We've
mad,
seen
bro.
it as well. I mean, when you go out, literally, like, there's that one person with the ex that literally goes to the same places as her to, like, watch over.
Yeah. It's wild in the streets, man. We should stop going. Yeah. But nah, it's taking. If it's your boy, don't do it, bro. Rather.
Hundreds, yeah, I agree.
You seem very much on the fence, and I'm loving it just because it's like I really want to get like your solid opinion on this.
No, I fully agree. Promise.
Okay.
Promise.
We had a little chat about movies coming out. The fact that we don't speak about movies too tough, even though we are firm lovers of the specific franchise. We're talking about the MCU.
Harry Potter, yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say this one. So, Vaab check on Marvel Cinematic Universe. Shout out at Ethan Hardy.
Oh,
Wait.
Ethy boy.
I feel like out of all the nicknames for Ethan, Ethy is honestly the worst of it.
And your ethanol was better.
Ethanol was lit. Shut up.
Oh, yes, Petroleum Hardy. Here's unleaded 95.
Diesel. Diesel boy.
I like the Ezekiel, man. Ezekiel.
Yeah, you're Christian.
What?
Well, of course you're like...
Oh, goodness. I'm envious of you shirtless behind the camera, bro. I'm very hot.
It's hot, man.
Bulls hot.
Take it off.
But yeah, Davey, what are your top 3 MCU movies?
Ooh. Yeah, that's actually a nice one. Are we saying, so definitely MCU, not past there? Not like Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, which...
If
like
you
us-
really wanted to,
Nah,
bro.
I wouldn't do it because you guys don't like it. as
No,
much.
because you're in love with that movie for some reason.
So I actually thought about this yesterday. So I was playing Spider-Man. I was just, like slinging through there, and I saw Doctor Strange's place in the game, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, it's like, just thinking about Doctor Strange for me, it was a dope movie, but it's definitely nowhere near my favorites. I don't know why I'm taking the approach like this, but yeah,
You'll get there.
I'll get there one day. Spider-Man Far From Home,
Solid, bro.
definitely.
You don't have to.
I'll give my
rank-
placements now.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Far From Home, Avengers Endgame has to be there. Hectic, okay.
It can
And
be.
Iron Man 3.
You chose the most bummy of all the Iron Man movies as your face. I was genuinely, I switched off because everybody always has to put an Iron Man movie in their top 3. And I'm like, those 3 movies were boring as fuck.
Yours going to
Like,
be Captain
number
America
1
1,
was
2,
the
and
sickest.
3.
Yo, how'd you know? In that order. Not in that order. Winter
'cause you're-
Soldier. Captain America. How dare you? Don't you dare.
Oh, if I've ever hated anyone for liking Captain America as much as you do.
It's me. He hates me as much as me. Yeah, Captain America movies are dope, dude. If I'm not even gonna cap when I say this.
Cap.
Fight in the comments.
Cap.
Captain America Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
one of the probably the best Marvel movie.
That's so weird to me because I missed that and I didn't feel like I missed anything. I had to watch it like after
Yeah,
like
you suck,
Avengers.
man. Start to finish, that movie has hits, bro. That movie has there's heart, there's emotion. Buggy, why are you shooting me? I'm Nick Fury. I'm
That no, but this is literally the problem with Captain America.
charged. Systems 90% failure.
What Captain America is literally like, oh Bucky, please don't be mad at me. Oh Bucky, I'm so sorry. Bucky, it's not you. Bucky, calm down.
It wasn't Bucky's fault, man.
Oh,
It wasn't his fault. He went
Bucky,
through a lot, bro.
please, I'll do anything if
This
you
guy
don't punch
sucks.
me. Captain
Oh, gosh.
America.
I don't know why you hate Cap. Please can we do a poll? Cap or Iron Man? I just want to know what our
You
fans
will
think.
lose.
I don't think so.
Iron Man's the best.
I feel like people just suck Iron Man so much, bro. And I'm just like, he's actually just like, let me not be that guy.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he did
love
have- he
Iron
did
Man.
have growth, yeah.
He is amazing.
He did have growth.
He is an amazing character. I just think I just like Cap more. Maybe it's because I relate more to being a 130-year-old man trapped in ice. I'm just so strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, your next one?
What?
You've got
Oh, am I
two more?
naming them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so number 1, Black Panther. Number
Fair,
2,
fair.
you said fair with no context of why.
No, because I forgot about Black Panther.
Yeah, it's a
In
solid
honesty.
one. Black Panther is my number 1. Number 2 is Captain America Winter Soldier. And then number 3 is hard.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that would not even feature, right? It's either Endgame or Infinity War. I can't tell which one I like more.
That's
That's
weird.
one movie, man. One movie. For me, that's the same.
No, dude. Infinity War was so sick and different and amazing.
me-
It had its own fucking... In a box, you could give Infinity War to the world and never drop Endgame. And it would be perfect.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that.
So I feel like
hear that.
Respect It as its own movie.
I think it's weird. Like, I understand where you'd come from with Endgame. I mean, Infinity War. But it's like, Endgame, no. Like, we watched it and said, you felt that. How
No, but
can
you
that
felt-
not be
Do
there?
you want to know what was a deeper emotion to me? The
When
end of Infinity
Bucky
War.
punched Captain America in the middle.
This guy's a bully. I don't want to give my
Bucky,
opinion on this show. Wow. No, but that emptiness you felt at the end of Infinity War, bro. That like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
That feeling, bro. That thing I'll never forget. I got home from the cinema and I sat on the lounge floor, like, lied down
Ooh,
for
that-
like an hour.
I must admit, it's hard to watch Infinity War not knowing what Endgame was going to be.
Exactly, dude.
Like-
We didn't even,
Yeah.
in the car ride home, we didn't speak. There was no chat whatsoever
Yeah,
because
it's
that
like we
movie
watched, yeah.
affected us, bro. It was
Yeah,
so
I agree
deep.
with you, bro. I agree.
Yeah.
Infinity War bang, dude.
Yeah, for what it made you feel. Because now you're looking at Infinity War with the context of Endgame, which is amazing. Yeah. But I feel like if you take that away, you can look at Endgame with the context of Infinity War because you have to, like, that empty feeling to the amazing rush you get when man's like, Cap, on your left. And then he looks left and then you see what you see. Because I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't watched it. But when you hear Falcon say on your left, and Cap looks and then you that feeling. Oh,
Avengers.
bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That was amazing.
Assemble.
Hey, Peter Parker. Bro, come on.
Get that scene.
Got something for me?
That's
but yeah.
tainted. That whole scene is so tainted for me.
Tainted after the fact or when you watched it?
No,
you're
it's
like,
just like she didn't need help.
oh,
She's
yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah.
Captain Marvel and she doesn't
The
need
entire
help.
spaceship was like, hey, bro.
Yeah, and then she,
Whatever's
like
going
everyone
on
starts
here,
by, it's just
I
like
think we should
we're-
focus on
yeah,
this.
it's like we're ready to help, and it's like, oh guys, I didn't need. I'm just gonna fly. Yeah,
I'm just actually gonna snap his neck.
Yeah.
'Cause that feels better.
Dill, your top 3?
Ooh.
Are people asking me my opinion?
My top 3 is actually quite similar. My first one would be Civil War.
Ooh,
I
Civil War
loved
doesn't. Yeah, I must
Civil
admit,
War.
Civil War doesn't get the love.
Very good
It's
shout.
I didn't even think about that as a Captain America movie, in all honesty.
No,
Because
yeah.
it was so good, I was just like, oh yeah, I definitely can't be Captain America.
Civil War for me was one of the in Infinity War, you know, when they brought everyone together type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Libs is astounded at you.
It's a bitch. That's all it is.
No, but yeah, Civil War was dope because they brought all the characters in that we knew and loved, and it was dope. It was
Yeah.
like the first way we saw kind of everyone, and they were fighting.
You're just
against
hard
each
on
other.
for that Spider-Man scene, bro.
And even that, dude. Everything in that, dude.
Where's mine? Upstairs. Where's yours? That Queens. Yeah.
No, that was dope.
Queens.
And then Black Panther for me, I think is number 2. Honestly, but only for the fact that like the way that they shot that movie from a film sense was insane. The storytelling, amazing.
Yeah.
The way they filmed, and I will bring this up every time that I speak to someone about this movie. That shot where Killmonger is walking towards that throne, bro, and that shot goes from normal to upside down.
Yeah.
He's turning the whole world upside down. Like the metaphors behind that, like shooting.
Yeah.
Ah,
dude.
Dill's an English
And-
teacher.
Oh, the leitmotif, Sunny Jim.
Leitmotif.
Can I just tell you guys, that music goes from like this African, like this traditional African, and it switches to that like US influenced beat of the
Yeah.
African, and they bring in like a trap vibe. That is so genius.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
I was literally
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
say, I was saying, like, the one thing I can give Black Panther is the track list was insane.
Yeah.
Like it was,
Yeah,
I've
100%.
never felt something was made for movie, unlike Mamma Mia kind of thing.
Yeah. And then the last one, which I feel like you guys are gonna kick yourself in the head for, or maybe
He's
not.
gonna say Guardians too, I bet you.
He's gonna say Homecoming.
Thor.
Thor's a shout, but wait,
No, but
wait, which
which
one? Which
one?
one? It's Ragnarok.
100%.
I like
100%,
Thor
dude.
too.
Did you guys not see the Dark Elves?
If
Dude,
there's any movie that could
Ragnarok
be
is definitely number 4.
The
It's
best
up there, bro.
director in our time, my opinion, bro.
it's
Waititi is insanely
100%.
he's a genius.
Yeah.
That movie was so funny and it was
Yeah.
so good.
It was such an amazing recharacterization of Thor's character because before that he was so serious, bro. And he was literally like Thor, how you would think the God of Thunder would be, and there were jokes here and there. But then Waititi was like, why not just lean into it? And I feel like that's what made Thor so likable, not only in Ragnarok but throughout. Because after that rewrite of his character, even in like Infinity War and Endgame, he became like bare jokes to be
100%.
around. And I was like, oh wait, I like that. Even the dynamic of Thor and Hulk as well. That thing's beautiful,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
And also for me,
it
it
gives me chills.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh fuck! I just lost it. Give me a second.
It's okay, we'll wait.
Thank you.
Yeah, even the people at home will wait. Only
Oh,
you.
they also just made him. They made him stronger as well. And it's like I feel like in the other movies they were kind of like pulling him back.
He's
But it's
badass,
like in
man.
like Ragnarok they were just like, no, he's literally he will kill you.
100%.
Because it's like that whole thing like when Hulk is like this unstoppable force and then he literally like wins completely and then the only reason he loses because he gets electrocuted.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So who wins in a fight against all the Avengers?
Ooh, in a big fight.
Okay, but wait, I'm taking Captain Marvel out of the equation just
And
because.
also, I just want to know this. Could Captain America get shot? Like, and would it hurt? Would it kill him? Like for me, it's like our bullets. If he doesn't have a shield, will he die?
I don't know, bro. He fights a lot of things and gets hit by a lot more than bullets.
Because it's also like, is he stronger than Peter Parker or Spider-Man? Sorry.
With physical strength.
Yeah, because it's
No,
like
I don't think so.
Spidey has some strengths to him.
Are you saying could Spidey punch a hole through this old man's chest?
Mm. 'Cause I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you've seen what Spidey can do where he lifts a building off his back.
It was just a cinder block.
Anyway, a building.
Cap wouldn't have gotten stuck.
Yeah, because
It would have hit him like a
you'd be
pebble.
You'd be like, "Oh, get your arm out. I have to wiggle out.
Why am I helping you disrespect Cap? No, Cap wouldn't have
Oh
been
no,
stuck.
Bucky, I'm stuck.
What?
If only someone with a mechanical arm and severe PTSD would help me.
What an amazing requirement.
Who would win in a fight with the Avengers?
MCU only. I don't like discussing comic guys.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I feel like it would be between Thor and someone else. Like that's my only thing. It's like Thor would kill them. It's
I think Hulk could win.
Yeah.
I've seen Hulk lose against Thor. Like
Nah,
you've
but
seen it.
that fight was just,
No, can I tell you what the biggest bullshit for me was in MCU specifically?
It's underplaying Hulk.
Or underplaying Hulk, but they had to do it because otherwise he would fuck everyone up, and they did it for that reason.
It's like that thing. It's like with how they in DC, how they make the Flash like literally this bitch, and it's like,
Yeah.
he literally could kill everyone. Yeah,
That's another story. But DC
Yeah.
next episode.
we
But-
can get angry later.
For me, dude, Hulk honestly would have beat anyone.
'Cause
Like
in the
Thanos
gra- yeah.
knocking him out is such bullshit.
because he is
for me,
in the
dude.
sense because he only gets angry.
Oh my
and he
gosh.
gets stronger.
Hey, Dave, I'm on your side, bro. Thor wins. The way Thanos manhandled Hulk. That was sad to watch, bro. But that fight was so sick, bro. Because they're both big, and for some reason, the way that it's shot really emphasizes their size versus everyone else. And those hits are so strong. And then when Hulk's beating into this man, we're all like, yeah. And then Thanos is like, okay, I'm fucking done. I'm actually tired.
And also the weird sense, it's like in the grand scheme of things, only Tony Stark or Iron Man was the person able to give him this like the drop of blood kind of thing in Infinity War. Like Hulk couldn't do that. And it's like they definitely hadn't played him there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like the only person to actually
yeah,
do
yeah,
damage
yeah.
to Thanos was Iron Man.
This entire conversation, I'm just trying to think of excuses for why Hulk wouldn't have beaten Thor or why. Because he was always at full power. And even them times in Ragnarok, he was purely Hulk.
Yeah,
There was
that's
barely
what
any banner.
That for me is why
Yeah.
I'm saying that Thor would win. Because it's like that was no Bruce Banner holding him back. That was pure Hulk. Like he's
Yeah, 100%.
But they had to bring that dynamic in where Hulk is literally like in a battle so
Yeah.
that they could downplay his strength.
Yeah.
He had to have an inner battle so that he wouldn't come out. Because if he did,
Yeah.
But also, I feel in the weird sense of things, Ant-Man's power still
shut
confuses-
up, David.
No, not going through your anus and exploding you. That's another thing. But it's like how he, in the sense, when he gets smaller, he still holds the same mass, so he's a lot more punchy.
So you're saying Ant-Man has a bullet. Have
Yeah.
you watched What If?
Not
Okay,
yet.
watch it.
Is it out?
He explode.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
A few of them. But it's like, in the grand scheme of things, if Ant-Man was to go fast enough, he could literally just put like holes in people's hearts. And just
I think Thor
internal
could
bleeding. Imagine how sad that would be, like Hulk dies of internal bleeding because he went to his pancreas or
No,
something.
I feel like Heimdall would be up there and he'd be like, Thor, on your left. And then Thor would grab him out the fucking sky and then crush him like this. Because Heimdall sees it all. He'd be like, God damn, Thor, I don't want you to die.
I see your soul.
Exactly. Maybe you should get. Oh,
He's
we're
dead.
rude. We're rude. We're sorry. I feel like Scarlet Witch would eat Thor in a heartbeat.
No, but not MCU Scarlet Witch.
MCU Scarlet Witch would demolish Thor. You didn't watch Scarlet Witch the series though?
I was gonna say.
I have.
Serious.
I finished it.
That lady would murder Thor in a heartbeat.
But at the time of shooting that movie, she was a bitch, bruh. They didn't give her the power that she deserved.
yeah, but she got the power eventually. So now, what are we saying? Huh? We cut off date Infinity War before Vision's head gets cleaned. Or are we saying MCU up till date? Because it counts as MCU. That series is MCU.
No, fair enough. So up to date, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she'd end it in seconds.
That hectic. I still haven't seen it. So is it
Bro,
that?
she's strong.
Wow.
She's crazy.
She's literally an Infinity Stone.
Dude. Yeah, she's grieving in that series. If you guys haven't watched Scarlet Witch, go watch it, man. That thing, dangerous. But next week I'll make a case for Rhodey. Why he's the best.
Which one?
We don't have to discuss. The helicopters landed, David. Oh, quickly. Actually, yeah, why not? 2 seconds. If you guys could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, easy. Telekinesis. Done. Sorted. I'm happy.
Why? One sentence. Why?
Adrian! It's not you!
Don't make me do this!
That movie, if you haven't seen, what's it called?
Chronicle.
With Michael B. Jordan, the shit green goblin, and
Dainty
and basic white guy from Number 6.
Oh gosh.
That is such a cool movie.
Superpower?
I actually don't know. That's a loaded question, bro. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Well, unload it, buddy.
Tell me yours first. Let me think.
Mine is between like the ability to fly or like
Telekinesis.
super strength. But super strength, our Cap has it, so I'm also fast as shit. But not like a speedster, just faster than I normally am. But super strength, then I wouldn't tell anyone, and then I'd go to IPF Worlds, and then I'd just back out deads on a stupid one, right?
It's like Captain America. Imagine if he didn't want to save the world, he just wanted to enter like strongman competitions.
Bro.
It's like how the
He'd
turn's gonna take.
eat Eddie Hall, bro.
I feel like mine would probably, if you count it as a superpower, like really, like super smart, like ridiculous.
Oh, like Reed Richards smart.
Yeah.
That's a very
100s,
clear.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Who is the smartest in the MCU? Sorry,
Reed Richards.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, not
100%?
MCU,
Oh no, sorry, not
but
MCU.
in Marvel.
Marvel.
That's Reed Richards.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Yeah,
100.
100%. We'll be back next week to
okay.
confirm this 100%, but I'm 100% sure it's Reed Richards.
So
Who's second or
him,
third? Do you know
Tony
that?
Stark, and what's
Tony
Panther's
Stark-
sister?
No, don't. Tony Stark
Stark's not
doesn't
there.
feature.
Yeah. He's solid, but Spider-Man's smarter than him. She's like, I'm stuttering.
Oh yeah,
But then
Spider-Man,
isn't
damn.
Dr. Fate even smarter than all them, man?
Who's Dr. Fate?
Yeah, that's why I don't like
that's my
discussing
nickname
comics.
on the streets.
But I know in terms of comic. You wanna give us the outro, Dave? You wanna give us the outro, Dr. Fate?
Keep going.
No, the helicopter's landing, bro. We're getting out of here.
Thank you for watching. We hope you all have a good week and you stay vibing. Catch us on Spotify, Apple Music, and Apple Podcasts because they are 2 separate things, so don't stress.
Yes, exactly.
Amazon Music, YouTube, your satellite dish on DSTV, your mirror if you watch it backwards, your neighbor's window if you're into that.
We're recently about to release some cassette tapes as well.
Yeah, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. Ooh, never mind. Blu-ray is a bit too much for us.
Yeah, that's a bit too much of a cost.
And your
Yeah.
beautiful eyes.
This guy's flirting. But make sure that you go check us out on Vaabs Podcast on all platforms. If you guys can't find the links, they're mostly all on vaabs.co.za, or just go into a YouTube video or a Facebook video or a anything video, and you'll find all the links to where you want to be able to watch us because we're accessible.
And check back daily for daily reels after Vaabs. And apparently now Dave's Take is being released.
I'm so excited for the first Dave's Take. I can't lie.
I'm going to hate it. But
It's my
Dave's Take,
favorite
get
idea.
ready for it.
But yeah, Davey, any
Yeah.
last words for the people?
As always, eat your vegetables. Don't trust them. Cap sucks. Lips.
Keep vibing.
Keep vibing.
Oh, not over the. Go under the.
It's my son. It's my son. It's my son.
Episode 6, guys. I'm so glad where we are.
Oh, and once again,
Peace.
thank you for all your support, everyone. We really do appreciate you. If you want, like, follow, subscribe, and message us. Shout at us. Send us hearts.
Text
We love
David
you.
on 083
7979.
Whoa!
You guys know that's my number. I mean, it's my number.